Shares of Coinbase under pressure after Q3 numbers came out just moments ago. Shares are down about 4% right now. But join us in an exclusive interview before the call. Coinbase co-founder and CEO Brian Armstrong. Brian, it's great to have you on the show. Welcome.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Morgan.
All right, so I do want to talk about the quarter because trading volumes fell, though, a little bit better than street expectations. Transaction volumes down 27%. What got my attention particularly here is subscription and services revenue, which was also down 7%, largely due to lower average crypto asset prices. I'm honing in on that because I know that's an area where you're focusing a lot of time and attention as the company looks to build beyond and expand beyond simply just trading activity. So what are you seeing there?
Yeah, well, you're absolutely correct. Our subscription and services revenue has been a way for us to diversify away from transaction fees, which are purely market dependent. It's hard for us to predict what the next quarter of volatility is going to look like, just like it's hard to predict what the S&P 500 is going to do next quarter. Subscription and services still is somewhat market dependent, but it's less so. It's allowed us to make our business a lot more predictable. And I have to say, things are going well in that department. Our subscription and services are on pace to surpass $2 billion in revenue this year. That's up from about $1.4 billion last year. So otherwise, we had a positive quarter, seventh consecutive quarter of positive adjusted EBITDA, our fourth consecutive quarter of positive net income. So even though the market conditions were a little bit weaker, which is not in our control, I think we've still managed to have a pretty good quarter.
Brian, good to see you again. Give me an update, if you will, about the derivatives platform and how that's trending.
Yeah, well, the derivatives space is really important in crypto. Actually, about 75% of all trading volume in crypto is happening in derivatives now. The take rate or the fees on it are lower than in the spot, but it is the majority of volume. And so we made a big push this year to launch our international derivatives exchange. We also launched a U.S. futures market here in a regulated and trusted way. And when we go talk to the big parties out there that do trading in the derivative space, they all say, we're looking for a trusted, compliant counterparty to do this aspect of our business. And Coinbase consistently comes up as the trusted brand that they want to work with. So we've made a big effort this year, not just launching it, but we've got a lot of new order books live. We're building the features that our customers want around, such as a unified margin, some things like that are helping them get off the ground. So it's still early days on derivatives, but we've made a dent in it. And I think 2025 will probably really hit our stride on the derivative space.
What's interesting to me about your shareholder letter, we're less than a week away from the election. We know crypto is on the ballot. And you call it out here in your shareholder letter and in earnings. And you basically say that this will be the next major milestone in your ongoing work to drive regulatory clarity for crypto. So how are you gaming out election outcomes, and what would you like to see from a regulatory standpoint?
Yeah, well, I'm really proud of where we are from a regulatory point of view as compared to just, say, a year or two ago when I feel like the crypto industry was under siege and there was just a handful of folks in D.C. that were really trying to attack the industry. Today, it couldn't be more different. Both presidential candidates are courting the crypto voter. There's about 355 candidates running for federal office in Congress and other areas that have gotten an A or a B score on standwithcrypto.org. They've actually, filled out their position, made it known to the voters. So no matter what happens in this election, it's going to be the most pro-crypto Congress that we've ever had. And I think that just means that the U.S. is more likely to get legislation passed that will allow this industry to flourish, allow investors and consumers to be protected in the United States. And that's really what Coinbase has been advocating for many, many years now. So, it's actually something that we're really proud to have supported these organizations like standwithcrypto.org and Fairshake, which ended up being the largest bipartisan PAC in this election. So I think the crypto voter is really playing a massive role in this election, and we'll get our final results here in a few days.